All right, thanks, Michelle. Lately, we've brought you updates on big oil joining with agriculture to use oil seed crops for renewable diesel. Now, there's a push to try cover crops as a new feedstock. Farm Journal's Tyne Morgan has more on this potential cash crop.
Renewable diesel is revving up interest from both agriculture and the oil industry.
There seems to be no holding back this investment in renewable diesel and sustainable aviation fuel. I'll put it that way.
A growing industry that's painting optimism within agriculture is also one that saw a potential setback in December.
We were extremely disappointed in the renewable volume obligations that have been announced for biodiesel, renewable diesel for 23 through 25. It basically flatlines our industry over the next several years. It doesn't take into account the significant growth that's happening in the soybean crush sector.
S&P Global Commodity Insights forecast crush capacity in the U.S. to grow by 25% in just a couple years. And the first major U.S. plant to produce renewable diesel is set to come online yet this month.
There's an enormous plant out in Martinez, California, which is a marathon plant that is going to be running in the first quarter and then running full bore by the fourth quarter.
Myers says that's the plant everyone is watching.
See, that's a joint venture between Marathon and Neste. We're tracking used cooking oil imports into the U.S. very closely. They have increased quite a bit. That would be the preferred feedstock for that plant. Whether or not they have enough, that's the question.
Soybeans will still be the main source for other renewable diesel plants coming online, but with not enough soybean acres to meet that demand, companies are also looking at other crops.
Camelina certainly is going to be a source, and now winter rapeseed or winter canola, if you prefer, is going to be a source.
Just this week, Corteva, Bunge, and Chevron announced a commercial collaboration to introduce a proprietary winter canola hybrid that would produce plant-based oil with a lower carbon profile. The goal? Increase availability of vegetable oil to fuel the domestic renewable fuels market. Corteva's announcement comes on the heels of a joint venture between Shell Oil and S&W Seeds to grow camelina.
It's called Vision Biofuels, and it's owned by both Shell and S&W Seeds. So we formed a separate joint venture. They're going to be doing breeding and research, and actually at one of our former facilities in Nampa, Idaho.
Who would have ever thought, Tyne, that oil companies would have been in the seed business? This is big oil joins big ag.
A new partnership that's also planting new opportunities for farmers.
They planted 10,000 acres of pennycress this year. They're looking for 20 million acres. 20 million is their target within the next 5 years.
That's why Meyer encourages all farmers to keep an open mind to those opportunities that could arise in the months and even years ahead.
This is the opportunity, not necessarily for you to have to change your rotation or whatever, but the fact of the matter is this is an opportunity for you to make more money on your land if you pay attention to what's going on around you.